Hi guys, my name is Meads. This is going to be a review for SH Figuarts. We have Ultraman, the 50th anniversary edition, and on this figure set, we're getting the buildings, which I'm quite excited about. I did get the regular buildings, which I'll probably review at a later time. But here we go. I got mine from Tatsu Hobby as a special order. I'll provide the inquiry down below if you're looking into getting some. And as a box set, it is going to be a little bit pricey, obviously, since you're getting the Ultraman plus the add-on buildings. Alright, so here we go. It's a really nice box art. I really like this. Really cool. And onto the side, it just says Ultraman. There we go. And on the back here, can have a preview of what's inside. There's a UFO right there. You got the Spatium Ray and Ultraman himself. Yep, quite nice. Let me do some quick unboxing here. Because inside we have this nice drawing as well. It's really nice. Yep, and it was just part of the box from there. I don't think there's anything inside. No, that's it. It'd be cool if there's something hidden there. And here we go. We have the buildings here. There are 4 different ones. You know, this is probably what is 6-story high building. You get 4, 3, and another 4 different ones. You get the variety of hands. We have Ultraman there. We have the red color timer there and a Spatium Ray. And I think there are also some effect parts in the back here. So we have the roads here, a variety of stands right here with the connector parts. You got the instructions right here, and we have this particular one here. Trying to figure out what this is. It's kind of like his barrier, I guess the Spatium barrier, which is nice. And I think there is a base for this somewhere in here. Yeah, it's right here. This clear piece right here, which we can put on. And that's really cool. And that's a quick unboxing. Let me take them out of the packaging and continue the review. Alright, so we have Ultraman here, along with the buildings, which is quite nice. And along with that UFO, or seems like it's the alien Baltan spaceship. Yep. Quite nice. Alright, so I have this platform here. There are more connector parts here that we can use, and even peg connection to use this one. Actually, this and that one is the same. That one just have like a thing on top that covers it. Yeah, I'm not gonna put this peg connections here though. Alright, so let's just take a look at the background first, or the buildings. So we got this. It's more or less similar to the other one that came out, the normal release. And I think you can even pop this out here. This might be good to put it on. Let's see if this works here. Actually, for this spaceship, I'm having a hard time putting this on. It's supposed to peg on the back here. I tried to put a lot of force in there. I'm actually kind of afraid that I'm gonna break it. It just doesn't work. This hole here, I may have to re-drill that with my micropin vise. Yeah, so just letting you know that it does not work right out of the box. I don't know, maybe that's a molding issue. But then again, you can just let it sit like this. And which worked out fine, although it's kind of odd from the bottom. But that's that. But what I'm trying to do is, let's see if we can attach this here, which you can. So just in case you probably want to have him jumping up a building or flying on top of a building, or use the other spaceship, yeah, you can have this UFO way up here. Although you gotta make sure that this thing is anchored somewhere. There we go. So we got 4 of them. It's not too bad. It'll be nice if it's colored, obviously. But the other ones, I believe, are gray. Some of them are kind of like green color. Oh, I'm talking about the normal release. So that's that. Otherwise, you have this road thing here. And again, it's actually mounted on 4 corners. You see that the peg connections there. Alright. Let's see what we got. What else we got here? Now let's take a look at Ultraman here. Now this is Figuarts size. I don't have the Ultraman, the Ultra-Act Ultraman, but I do have a Nexus with me, which I always have on display. So for comparison, because the Ultra-Acts are about this height, and yeah, it's about an inch difference. I believe this is 6 inches. Grab my ruler here. If I'm not mistaken, they are about 6 inch. Yep, to the top of the fin. Ultra-Acts are about 6.5. So I guess half an inch difference. Definitely a bit taller. So it's kind of like your Kamen Rider. Just looking at this. Although they don't, they always don't put the bicep swivel. Kind of gives it a better aesthetic look. They do have it there on the shoulder. Yeah, and just going over this, and I believe yeah, it's kind of like the human suit, which they have the black pupils there. I believe that's where the actor can see through the mask. That's nice touch for that. Quite nice. Oh, that's cool. So the fin, it actually collapses inside the neck, so he can look up. That's great. Look side to side. You got your shoulder here. You got that collar there. You can go up, rotate, swivel, elbow bend. It's nice. There's a separate piece right there, so that's good. And you got your wrist joint here. This probably is a ball joint. Yep. And sometimes it gets stuck. Where is the other end of this? There we go. Now for the torso. Okay, that's great that they even add that part there, so it doesn't break the continuity. So it has really good upgrudge. Well, good enough, I guess. It's not that crazy, but he can lean back. Just kind of curious how well is the plastic, because from my other Ultra-Act figures, this usually kind of cuts through that silver paint or the sculpt or even here. So I'm hoping that's not the case here. So far, I don't see any skid marks, which is good. Now, looking down on the waist, I find this waist design odd. Yeah, it's kind of like the Kamen Rider Drive, which they have this waist joint here. It's kind of like a huge ball joint, and it looks like the butt area. Although the back is, you know, obviously different, but and it's just weird, especially this crotch area here. It feels like he's wearing a thong. It's really, yeah, I don't like this design. I was happy when they changed it from Drive to Ghost, where they went back, and this is what I prefer. This waist area like this is my preferred design, and not showing this your thigh swivel there. It's actually hidden. I prefer it that way. Yeah, I'm not a fan of this design, and hopefully they will release another Ultraman. I know they've issued so many Ultraman, but for the Figuarts size, if they're going with this route now, hopefully they've changed it back to that design. But nonetheless, you have fairly good range with that. You got your knee. You got your ankle joint and you got your toe joint. So for the most part, he's quite articulated. You get his Spatium Ray attack. Kinda forgot if it goes like this or was it like this. It's one of those. Actually, let's swap that out. So you're gonna have this effect part right here. It's just a translucent white. It's not clear. Well, not clear enough, but you got that. It's a white beam. There we go. Swap that out with the other hand. Not. There we go. This. The sculpting of the hand is not too bad. It does look like gloves though. Yep. Alright. So that's quite nice. There are other hands here as well. While we're at it. So you have the regular hand here for the right without the spatium effect. And you have your open hand here for other poses. You have your closed fist, which we already talked about, and you also have this one kind of for grabbing. And actually for the right hand you have two different ones. Well, this one is a little different. The fingers are close to each other. But you have another. Yeah, actually it's kind of weird why they have this particular hand. Interesting. And you have that. Otherwise, you have your color timer here, the red one. I always find this a little difficult to put on. Yeah, like just trying to pry this out from this. I wish there's like a button or something to kind of push it forward. Yeah, and there we go. There's a screw right there. And I guess we're just gonna align it like this. I'm not gonna put it all the way in. I'm afraid it's gonna get stuck there, but there we go. I prefer the blue. And I'm actually curious if they ever make. Well, they're doing this SH Monster Arts Godzilla. They put the LED in the sound. I wonder if they're gonna do something similar to Ultraman, because definitely he'll benefit having those sound effects. And just a light up feature for the torso and the eyes. Yeah, that would be great. And even for the spatium array here, that will definitely be a cool gimmick to have. Well, one day. Well, Sentinel are making some of those, but they're focusing on the manga one. But definitely it'll be great you make the regular Ultraman. And once they started, there's a lot of Ultramans they can go for. That's gonna be a crazy collection there. But yeah, really nice for Ultraman. Now again, it is a bit of a smaller scale compared to Ultra Axe, so it's different. But if this is the route they're going for, they are going to release some of the kaijus. Like the Baltan and is it Zeton? Yeah, Baltan and Zeton. So they're releasing those other two, and maybe King Red and the other ones, the one with the electric. I can't remember all those names, but definitely it is an exciting moment for Ultraman collectors out there to have this. Overall, it's a nice figure. Despite that, I'm not too fond of the waist area, but yeah, very poseable. You're having that SH Figuarts. Yeah, it's really nice. You do a high kick there. And before I forget, let's talk about the Ultra Barrier. I think that's what it's called. So let me just set him up. I'm not really sure how he does it. If does he just open up his arm possibly, or does he slam off the ground with it? I have to watch old clips of Ultraman. Oh, come on. I could use the base, but there we go. Let's just do that. So for this, we have the stand here, and you have this acrylic thing here, which is nice. It slides on quite easily, and it does not damage the acrylic as I've experienced with other clip-on, and it pretty much covers him up for the most part. So that's a great effect that they've added. Really nice. And I think that's pretty much it for this review. I have to say, it's good. I really like the box art. But just compared with other Ultra Acts, yeah, I still prefer it at this size. I still like the Ultra Acts. I was hoping they make more of the Ultra Acts, especially with the new Ultraman. Although I'm not keeping up with the series, but their designs are definitely amazing. Yeah. Anyways, that's about it for this review. I got my from Tazo Hobby. Let me know if you got questions. So until then, this is Meats. Thanks for watching. I really hate doing this. Alright, let's see how this goes. Come on. Oh! Do we get it? Okay. So let's clean that up. Alright. Does it go in now? Yay! There we go. Fixed.